Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about an entire series, specifically this one. It is the Killer Instinct series by Elle Kennedy. 7 books as of right now. The latest was released in February: Midnight Rescue, Midnight Atlas, Midnight Games, Midnight Pursuits, Midnight Action, Midnight Captive, and Midnight Revenge. I'm sure you sense a theme. They are a romance series, really fun. They're about these two groups that kind of keep clashing. One is a security firm run by a man named James Morgan, and it's filled up with men who are ex-soldiers, cops, DEA, Australian Special Forces, Irish Special Forces. And the other one is Noelle's group of assassins and chameleons. So a bunch of strong female characters. They all have extremely complicated pasts. They're all really good at blending in and infiltrating different places and, of course, killing people. So pretty much everyone who works for Jim Morgan's Special Forces is male, and everyone who works for Noelle's assassins is female. And in each book, 2 of them pair up and fall in love, and romance story, happy sex, bada bing, bada boom. All except actually 2 female characters. Number 1 is Olivia, who is in the second book, Midnight Allies. She is a girl who was studying to be a lawyer, and then she found herself indebted to a mob boss, and she very much wants out of that life, out of that kind of dangerous situation. And the second one, which you can find in the 7th book, is Sophia, who's a doctor outside of Tijuana, Mexico, who occasionally patches up all the guys once they get shot and need help, and all those good things. So this was a really fun series. There were a couple of things that I really liked, and a couple of things that I didn't like. I really liked how strong all the female leads were. All of the assassins are extremely knowledgeable in traditional male hobbies like killing people and martial arts and things like that. And they're all extremely complicated. They all overcome something, whether that's physical abuse or sexual abuse or trying to get to school on time or surviving in Mexico running a medical hospital and things like that. One thing that I didn't like is almost all the women fit the stereotype of the fox. They're sexy, they're secretive, they're deadly. They're kind of that scarred woman turned assassin trope. Again, with 2 exceptions, with Olivia and Sophie, who are the exceptions to the rule in all these books. I like that consent is a huge thing, which is always really nice in romance novels. A lot of the women in this book have been sexually abused in these books, and so it's really nice to see consent as a big picture thing in all of the sex scenes that occur. Another thing that I really liked is all the characters were scarred in some way, either with abandonment issues or there was actually a case of one of the main male characters being sexually abused as a child, and I really liked that it wasn't just like, oh, the male fixes the scarred woman, but it very much was like this very great meeting of equals. One thing I didn't like is that it lacks diversity. Jim Morgan's team is made up of about 15 different members, and they're all white. All of them. There's kind of an attempt at diversity. They're all from different parts of the white world. There's an Irishman, an Aussie. There's Luke, who's part Cajun, but he's white. Ash has a Tennessee accent. Things like that. It'd be awesome if they had like an Argentinian or a man from Africa, from Egypt or Saudi Arabia, or all these cool places. That would be fantastic. And the same with all the women. All of them except for Sophia are white. Sophia is Latina. So more diversity would be awesome. And then there's 2 characters who for like 6 books now have been flirting with the chance of a homoerotic relationship. Liam and Sully. And I really want this to happen. This would be awesome. Like, I don't want the author to cop out and they both find women and it's great, but like, put them together. I want this / awesome story. So please include that in the next book. I'm really hoping that's the next book. It's kind of what it's set up to be, or maybe 1 or 2 books down the road. So if you like romance, this was a great series. It's well written, stories are compelling, sex scenes are great. And if you have other series that are similar that you think I would like, please leave the titles in the comments below. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe.